So guys, we are on the 300 subscriber questions today, and my god, that is epic! I'm so happy that I've managed to get past 300 subscribers. Well, I bet Joel is as well, but when his video comes along, he'll tell you how he feels. So, without further ado, let's get straight into these questions, shall we? The questions right here waiting to be read. So without further ado, let's read these questions. The first questions are from Alex Goddard, and he is asking, both of you, name 3 childhood TV shows you can remember. And for Joel, how much IT or genius are you? I'm not going to answer that one because that's for Joel. And Aaron, by how far, what is your Doctor Who collection at its rarest? Well, to answer your bottom one for me, I have to say this item right here. This item right here on Amazon is going for £200. It's one of the missing episode CDs, and these are so rare right now. I'm so surprised, and I'm actually looking forward to be buying more of these when I need. Why find them cheap before they go for mega high like this one right here? And for childhood TV shows, one Yu-Gi-Oh was one. I absolutely loved Yu-Gi-Oh. The Simpsons was an obvious one. I adored that. And after that, stuff like, I don't know, when I was a kid with Tweenies, I just loved stuff like that nowadays. American Dragon Belt was absolutely epic, just SpongeBob, Nickelodeon. I had a great childhood. I loved my childhood. Next, we have a question from I'm Just a Bit Stunning. So, wait, yep, that's how you say it. Now, for both of us, do you think there will be a female Doctor? I think there will be. In the future, there will be a female Doctor at some point. It's inevitable. It's going to happen at some point, but I don't think it will happen yet. Is Doctor Who effing stupid right now? No, it's not. Far from stupid. Still fantastic as ever. Did Stephen Moffat ruin everything? No, he didn't. I feel like Stephen Moffat, people complain about him too much. I don't think he deserves the hate he gets. Granted, he's a bit of an idiot sometimes. Stuff like Wedding River Song Season 6 story arcs. He didn't answer a lot of questions. I still don't know some questions from Matt Smith's era. But honestly, I think Stephen Moffat's done some fantastic stuff now. I love Stephen Moffat for what he's done. And will Moffat mess up the Master? Nah. I think he could do a good job when he puts his mind to it. I mean, look at Heaven Sent. That was fantastic. Next, we have a question from Barry Smith. What do you think of Pearl Mackie and announcing she's leaving before Doctor Who for her first appearance as Sharon? Obviously these questions are a bit older, I think 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks, so this is a bit outdated, but I love Pearl Mackie as Bill. Bill is absolutely fantastic. I adore her as a character. She's relatable, and so much more relatable than Clara in her first 3 episodes, so that's really good. And for her leaving the show, we've only had 3 episodes of her, I'm disappointed. I think she could be absolutely fantastic. Next we have what went wrong with Matt Smith's era, River Song and Clara. Enough said. Now, the next question is, do you think there'll be an upcoming multi-master crossover? There will be, I think there will be, to be honest, as we've had many rumours about Roger Delgado coming back as a CG animated form, and of course Missy, John Sims, now all need is Ainsley, and maybe the Big Finish Master, but I doubt that's going to happen so far, but I think we're going to get something like that. Now, the next questions we have are from Servan65, and they say, I am pleased that you're almost 300 subscribers. Well done. Thank you so much. If it wasn't for you, because you're one of the first, I cannot thank you enough for backing me up when I first started. My 3 questions would be, do you think Return to Dilemma is as bad as people say, or do you just accept it as read without watching? It's that rubbish. I like Return to Dilemma. I think it's got plenty of good ideas. Colin Baker's absolutely fantastic. Colin Baker gives a great performance. Perry's a bit annoying. The story's alright. The 2 kids are not the best, but the way the plot elements are with his Doctor, how he's reacting, it makes it an interesting watch, and I recommend watching it. Has the legacy of Roger Delgado, Iconics Master, have been permanently tainted because of the advent of Missy? Yes. He has been slightly ruined. Well, his performance is still fantastic, but Missy has sort of changed that image of a Master in not a good way. And the last question we have, should Alpha Centauri become the next Doctor? Because you think about it, 6 arms, 6-sided console, 6 absolute screwdrivers. Yes, Alpha Centauri should be the next Doctor. I completely agree with you. Next, we have from TARDIS Traveller. Favourite episode from each Doctor. So that's going to be difficult. The Aztecs, Power of the Daleks, Be Ahead from Space, Reign of Morbius. After that, The Awakening. Then after that, Vengeance on Varos. And after that, it's going to have to be Greatest Show in the Galaxy. Obviously, I'm going to have to say Night Factor of the movie, because I do really like the movie. And then we got the War Doctor. He's some great big finish. I'm going to count a lot of War Doctor here. Then we got Dalek, and we have to talk about Doomsday Army Ghosts. No, not Doomsday Army Ghosts. That's too much of a 10th Doctor I really like. No, Satan Pit and the Impossible Planet. And after that, we have The Girl Who Waited and Deep Breath. That was all of mine, guys. That's very impressive. Now, the next question we have from Todd Shriver as well is, was it right for 12th Doctor to leave Clara on the moon and decides whether to abort a new species or let it live, like if it may destroy the Earth? I think, personally, yes, it was. Because we got to give some a chance, and that's a lesson. Give things a chance if you don't know what's going to happen. Now, that species is living on now, in the show, obviously. And that's absolutely fantastic. The Doctor taking a risk, and it was fantastic. I think Clara was just overreacting, and Clara was in the wrong slightly. And the last few question from TARDIS Travel is, what genre is Doctor Who to you? I think Doctor Who's a lot of genres. It could be found footage as well as Sleep No More. It could be adventure, horror, sci-fi, obviously the most. It can even be a bit adult with a massacre, because that's a very adult story. Doctor Who can be absolutely anything, and that's one of the reasons it's so beloved and great. And madam, what year is this? Oh my god. Oh wow. Now we have a question from ISOD99. Now the first question is, if Kanye and Kim are drowning and you had enough time to save one of them, what sandwich would you make? Well, as I commented, the most time-consuming sandwich you could ever make. But we're going to move on to the other questions, and this is for both me and Joe, so I'll answer for himself. What made you choose to start the channel? I've made that video, so I'll put a link below for that. Why do you think Peter Capaldi's era has particularly received so much unnecessary hate? Because Peter Capaldi's came in a time where we haven't really had an older Doctor. A lot of the classic series, people were more open-minded, but we've had people like Matt Smith, David Tennant, all these older Doctors, and here's this grumpy first Doctor-esque Doctor, and fangirls and people can't get used to that. And that's, I think, why Peter Capaldi hasn't had so much, because he's darker, and he doesn't take as much, and same fans love Clara, and him finally standing up to what Clara was doing to him. Fans weren't a fan of that. Now, the last one we have is, who do you think will be good 13th, 14th, 15th Doctor? Stephen really messed up continuity. I don't know, actually. I'll have to think about that one. And who the hell disliked this video? I've no idea. People are awkward. The next question we have is from the Cyber Scallington. Now, what is better, Peter Capaldi or Jon Pertwee? Don't make me pick, Jon Pertwee was amazing because he actually continued the show when it was hard. Peter Capaldi, they're the same man, alright? They're the same man. I'm not answering this. Do not make me. And do you think Stephen Moffat could do a better job at Doctor Who? He's done fantastic. Honestly, I've said this before, Stephen Moffat gets a lot of hate and I don't think he deserves it, and sometimes I think he does. But he honestly has done some amazing episodes, but some of the episodes he could do better. Next we have a comment from Harry William Productions. Congrats on nearly 300 subs. Thank you so much. We're now 26. That's actually amazing. And the questions are, what's your favourite missing story you want to return the most? Throw from the Deep, or Space Pirates, or the Macra Terror, I'd say for me. Top 3 favourite Doctors. Patrick Troughton, Sylvester McCoy, and Peter Capaldi for the new era. What is the worst TV show you've ever watched? Well, to answer that, all the reality TV shows that sound like this. Oh my god, he did not say that. Yeah, he did. Oh my god. Oh, shut up. I can't believe we just did that. Alright, favourite Doctor Who related YouTube channel. I cannot pick one. You're all absolutely amazing. You all do different style content. If it's Big Finish, fan-made things. Honestly, you're all amazing. I'm not going to pick because honestly, each one of you are at an equal level, personally. If you had to be locked in a cell for 10 years, for £10,000, only TV and the Doctor and the Widow to Wardrobe, with the only episode they had to watch, would you do it? No. No, no, do not make me do this. Next, we have a question from Paul Jr. the Whovian. Congrats on 300 subs. Here are my questions. When did you fall in love with Doctor Who? Years ago. here's the thing, Rose was one of my first experiences, but my proper first experience was with Gold, when Spearhead from Space episode 4 was on, and the scene I remember most was with Yorton shooting the glass and walking out like that, and honestly, that's what got me just in love with this entire show. Now, what was your favourite film of all time? I'm a massive horror fan, so personally, I love the oldies, so I've got to say Jaws or Halloween, the original 1978 film. Absolute classic. Now, the other questions I have is, when was your favourite era of Doctor Who? Rusty Davies, Moffat, well, I'd say my favourite, it's not exactly writer, but it's the actual, you know, era it was on. 60s. I love the 60s, it's absolutely fantastic. It's just the imagination, the creativity. I absolutely adore the first Doctor and second Doctor. They're my ultimate favourites. I absolutely love them. And I have to say, if it's from New Era, then it's got to be Rusty Davies, because I think his writing was simple, yet it had story and substance to it. He could do characters fantastically, and I absolutely love Rusty Davies' writing. So guys, they are the 300 subscriber questions. Now it is Joel's turn to answer his and talk about these questions himself. I cannot thank you enough for subscribing to All Things Doctor Who. I think the Why I Made This Channel video really says everything I feel, but if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this right now. And at the start, I did this for fun, but saying over 326 people want to watch me talk about Doctor Who, it makes me happy, and I absolutely adore all of you for that. Even my weird hand moves I've noticed, and all this weird stuff I do on my channel, it's absolutely fantastic, because honestly, I just love talking to Doctor Who to all you guys. And I love you all for that one reason, and I cannot thank you enough. I really hope you've enjoyed yesterday's video, which was the update collection. I really hope you liked that. I absolutely loved doing that, because I just like doing my videos in a completely different way, experimenting with different art forms, how to do them, instead of just showing in front of a camera. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next video. See ya.